Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to another late night here on the East Coast. How y'all doing? Hopefully pretty good. I've just returned from a night out on the town, as they say. So we'll see how long I can stay up. Had a bunch of people over here. We had a fairly eventful night. More than a few bits of drank. Snap, where from? Son of a bitch. We went to well, I had people over here. We had a few drinks, and then we went to a little Portuguese bar, which is a total shithole, which was awesome. I love shitholes. And we had more drinks there, a good time, and I managed to safely get most of my party home. The rest of the party was okay, and I sort of trusted them enough to continue on. So I was like, do I really feel like Tex Murphy tonight while I'm a little tipsy? Maybe not. I'm like coming down, right? Still shit almost call it the anus. It's true. Got me there. I remember us needing a few more rose hips. That's something I remember. Oh right, yeah, and we're doing the gross go back to Forlorn Muskeg. Find all the radio towers. I think we're gonna hunt for some rose hips. Alright. Got a bunch of rabbits we could maybe get some meat out of. We have tons of meat here. We're doing super good. Not really a lot we need. We're super full. We need to sleep. We need birch bark, cattail head. We have way too many matches. Like, it's not like matches add a ton. We're just gonna keep the 24 wooden matches. That's probably all we need, realistically. Medicine. We only need one of these antibiotics. Antiseptic. We don't really need that, actually. Make our own with the old man's. We'll keep the shitty painkillers. Emergency stim, sure. We'll just hang on to it. These teas we can reheat to give us warmth, actually, so they're pretty good overall. Those will keep. Yeah, we're making one more rose hip. This is just everything we have equipped, essentially. Guess you're gonna grab a drink? Hey, yeah, please do. Enjoy. You know. We'll hang on the dog food energy bar. Like, you know, we don't really have a ton. We need more water. We'll eat this venison before we go to bed. A lot of our weight seems to be in tools, eh? We're not going to need the pry bar if we go to Forlorn Muskeg. We're going to be using the cooking pot to cook with. I guess we hang on to the flashlight. Need the lantern fuel. Okay. Yeah, that's not great for weight. Oh, there's not a lot we really need on us. It's brutal. I assume our clothing's a large part of it, right? And it's gonna even be higher because we're gonna be making some water here. In a minute. I know we need to sleep. I know. I'm not sure how much longer I can do myself. But I'm hoping I can get like an hour of streaming. So we can sleep. Why don't we sleep for 2 hours? Then we'll eat and we'll sleep for 10. Something. All this water should be done now, yep. Put our cooking pot in here. Oh shit. I mean, I guess I don't really need my flare. I would like it though. There we go. Flare gun's always handy. How are we looking? 1.47. Respectable amount. Venison. A nice, good sleep in. Maybe like. Do we have any tea we can make? Probably. I think this will be fine. We'll get 10 hours sleep. I forget how long. Dino told me. I forget how long the water lasts. But we'll find out. Water does last 10 hours, thank God. Looks like it might last 11. Either way, it is nighttime. We don't really need a ton more. I'll look for rose hips and then head out. I think, because we should have more than enough food on us. We'll head out the forlorn muskeg. See about, I don't really care about these little hidden caches. See about completing our mission. Finding the radio towers and cannibalizing them. Welcome back, Yanks. How you doing? Switch automatically lists you as subscribed to yourself? Yes. Yeah, it does, yeah. With like the super subscription. It's so crazy, like, how often people drink and then you go out, like, drinking with people and you realize they actually can't drink that much. Then they get fucked up and you're like, oh god, okay. I thought we were all on the same page. We were gonna have a few drinks. I didn't realize that meant I'd be carrying you home. But it's okay. Now, I very much get mother hen syndrome. But when I'm drinking with people, I like sober up instantly if I think someone's struggling. It's actually pretty chilly out. We don't find any rose hips. We might head back and like wait off this weather. Yeah, if you're hosting at the house, like it's completely different. But everyone wants to go out, right? It's like, oh, can we go out? We're just gonna have like a couple drinks like at a bar somewhere, and it's like, yeah, no, I'm fine with that, but I'm the one who's got to make sure you get home. You know? I mean, really, it falls on them, but when you get mother hen, you don't let it fall on them. You worry too much. At least I do. A good buddy Dylan, like, 3 beers in. He's toasted. He'll keep going, though. He will match beers with anybody. But, like, he'll be gone after. And he just gets progressively worse. Although, interestingly, his pool game improves the more he drinks. So, there's that. He's got that going in his favor. I'm not seeing any rose hips. What's like a light beer? Thanks. I've seen like a light beer before, but I don't. Like, what's the percent on a light beer? Is it smaller? No. Tonight I felt really dangerous. So there's the age-old adage of like, what is it? Beer before liquor gets you drunk quicker. Something, liquor before beer, you're in the clear. How much truth to that statement, I'm not sure. But I know you're definitely not supposed to mix the two. So that's what I set out to do tonight. I was like, you know what, I'm usually out drinking everybody anyway, so why don't tonight I just go crazy and I just start alternating for the 4.5%. Isn't that like a normal percent for a beer though? 4.5%? Or am I wrong?
Cold is making my head feel thick.
You'll be fine. Don't worry about that. Although I didn't bring a cattail, so we actually... Yeah. We don't actually have tinder to make a fire. Most spirits you like are from 6 to 9%. As far as I know, it's very high for a beer. Most beers are in the 4.5 range. Pardon me, I fucking get the hiccups all of a sudden. Hang on, let me see if I can spook this out of myself. Yeah, it seems to have worked. I wonder if we grabbed rose hips off that before. I'm not sure if they turn the scrub brushes after they respawn. Okay, hypothermia risk is bad. See if we can find some tinder. Maybe make just like a little bit of a fire. Sticks are great and all. So we find a cattail, we might be food bar. Or something similar. We'll say I've only drank 1 or 2 different 10% beers, and they're very syrupy. Which for some people is okay. Oh, I see what you're saying, Yanks, yeah. Just gotta watch this hypothermia risk. 'Cause that's the last thing we want here. I guess we can head down here and see what we find. Look for some cattails and be careful we don't fall over on the ice. We're gonna run, which is gonna make us more tired and more hungry, but overall it's probably better because right now hypothermia is the big threat. No dice. Running should slightly warm you up. Well, it's interesting, right? Because it dehydrates you. But what ends up happening is, like, even though you're freezing, you start to sweat. And then that sweat freezes. But I've definitely worked out in the cold before. And you start sweating even though you're in, like, super, like, heavy, warm gear. And then you start getting, like, really cold. And you gotta remember, like, the less sort of energy you have, the less calories, the colder you feel. As your body's struggling to, well, in that regard. Okay, we're at the mountain range. Around this. Flare. It's kind of random to find, but I'll take it. Really hoping for a cattail, I'm not gonna lie. We need something we can start a fire with. Because hypothermia is kind of the end of the world in this game. Gotta climb all the way up there somehow. Let's go check this body out. Oh, it's a moosh! It's not what I wanted to find, I'll be honest. I thought it was a corpse with some tinder on them. Yeah. Get a moose hide out of it, but... That little moose feather? Or a crow feather, rather? No. Let's see if we can figure out a way up there. Look for this cache. Accurate doesn't bring a fire starter. I don't normally, actually. It's been one of the things I've been cutting out lately. I know I carry everything on me, but it's one thing I've been trying to cut out. What was the button for that again? Got some sticks, nice. It's kind of weird, like, you can't snap enough sticks up to make tinder. No? You have to find... Hey, buddy. You have to find, like, a cattail. Oh, really? I can't go up here? Ow, what the fuck?
That hurts like hell.
I think I'm at a sprain risk. So... I was under the impression... I was under the impression you could only get a sprain if you were on a sprain risk. Not if you were just going up an incline anymore. Like, I thought there was a thing, but... That's okay, I guess it's just both? And the combination doesn't seem to make it any more likely, but... I thought you had to be, like, you had to have a sprain risk.
Damn, that's smart.
Oh, fuck, some rose hips, fun. It's weird it won't let me try and start a fire even though I have, like, barrels of accelerant. Yeah, I just thought the hill symbol meant that you're more at risk if you have this room. I think you can make tinder out of something.
Hurts.
Tinder plug out of a stick, yeah. We lost the wolf. Okay. Let's do that then. I was pretty sure you could. That was really loud though. I feel like I'm deaf now.
It hurts.
I'm gonna get up here and then try and make our fire.
Ultimate, but I'll make it.
Oh, doggy's nice and close. 75% is probably fine. Whoa, buddy, calm down.
It worked.
They really want it in there, right? Delicious. Some herbal tea. Pick some of these up. Warming up. That's what I want to see. So somewhere here. Oh right, yeah, I need to. What do I need for my spraying again? Okay, so I can drink the mushroom tea, and then take a band-aid. Use one of our band-aids. I don't think a flare on its own will do, no. So that should be our quest. Nice, yeah. Okay. So now we just need to do the fishing. Nice. So rose hip tea is the painkiller. So it should be everything cured up here. Perfect. And then somewhere in this mess I'm supposed to look for right here. Transponder parts. Okay. So let's take a torch. Not sure how long the torch will last. Looks like not very long. Hey Sapphire, how you doing, man? Yeah, we're in story mode. Very well. I think it's the end of Act 2. You're in Forlorn Muskeg, yes. Otherwise, I would not be here. Real talk. I don't think there's any reason to be here in survival mode. You're still at hypothermia risk? Yes. You can go hang out by the fire for a little more. It's fine. Oh. Go throw some sticks on him, maybe. Just hang out for a bit, you know. Yeah, there's not really a lot going on for Forlorn Muskeg. It's kind of a piece of shit. Real talk. Hello. I think we'll go throw the cedar firewood on here. Perfect. We got 2 hours. Should be enough. I am on... No, it does. It has 3 different difficulties. I'm on the highest difficulty, which is basically like... Well, story mode's a bit fuckular in that sense, right? You're basically playing on Interloper. Oh, nice. That's handy. But the wolf combat is impossible. Like you just cannot win. It's wolves. What do we do for a little bit here? What's our water look like? Let's just make some water, I guess. Perfect. Never done the story? It's I mean, I recommend it, honestly. I like it. Story's pretty good. It's nice as like a sort of basic tutorial, but it also, I don't know, I like stories in games. That's really what it comes down to, right? Now I do enjoy survival itself, just sort of as its own thing, but it's kind of nice that I have the option to experience this with a story. Check out all the cool things that are happening. Mr. Wolfman. Make sure we have enough sticks to another panic fire if needed. I will say that the new Act 2 story is much better than the first one. The original Act 2 is super boring. I don't have a sprain risk. I'm getting hungry. Tired, maybe? Yeah, I guess. Try and be careful. I think my plan is I'm gonna ignore the case share. I don't really care. We have too much shit as is. I'm gonna try and get the other two radios here. Then I'll probably call it for tonight. I know it's like a shorter stream. It's a bit boring, but at least we're progressing in the game. You know what I mean? Like I said, tonight I'm a little bit tired, so. Oh yeah, that did not give a fuck. Okay. Well, that's one thing they were supposed to do, is give a fuck about that.
I could eat a horse.
Next. Do we take the hide with us? How much wolf hide do we have? We already have like 3 or 4 hides. What do we need for the coat? I think we have all 4. I guess we could use one to repair it though, right? We'll grab some more meat anyway, just in case.
I've never been so hungry in my life.
No, we've been hungry before, and we're actually okay. I wouldn't worry about hunger. Eat some of our 10,000 granola bars we have. We'll cook this wolf meat up when we build the next fire. Oh, perfect. I knew there'd be cattails around here somewhere.
Something's gotta go.
It's acceptable. Let's try not to run everywhere. So where are we headed? Over the old Spence family homestead, and then We'll do the north part on the way back. Like that. The music here, when it does pick up, reminds me of like Minecraft. I mean, just that really like slow, like ding, ding.
Feels like something is sapping my energy.
It's called the cold or tiredness. We'll see though. Hang in there, Will. I think I have 4 pelts, but just in case, you know. If you eat 2 kilograms of meat, it removes the weight from your inventory. You're really still carrying it around if you have pooped. Yeah, that's very true, Yanks, actually. I never thought about it that way. There's the Spence family. Fuck off. Spence family homestead. I probably have like 10 flares for the. I think I have like 20 flares for the flare gun. Like back at home, but I don't take it with us because it's too heavy. 2 should be enough to get us where we need to go, though. Forlorn Muskeg does have a lot of wolves. Wolves. This doesn't crack, right? That would be dirty fucking cool. This right here is actually a little sketchy, this little run. Pretty much anytime you're crossing the ice in Forlorn Muskeg, you never know when it's... Fuck off. Yeah. Looks like we gotta go around, unfortunately. What can you do? I didn't really want to have to walk around, but I will if I have to. I know, we're tired. We can make a fire and cook up some coffee. Did I bring any coffee on me? I usually do. Coffee's pretty good. Yeah, I did. We'd have to cook it. Yep. Dokey. Oh, what's up with me today? I'm drunk, but I'm still. I'm like more than capable. I feel like I'm a worse shot when I'm sober. Maybe it's like my buddy Dylan. Like I said, like he gets a few drinks in him and he's gonzo, but he can fucking play pool like nobody's business. But it's just, yeah. That's what I'm saying, Fox. It's kind of weird. As long as I can get to these towers tonight, or getting to. Is that a cave? I see a cave on the map, but it kind of looks like one. It's kind of cool. I know there's a cave here. It's too early in the day, like set up base. But I mean, we're tired, but we're gonna wait till like the sun starts setting, and then we'll probably set it up at the Spence family homestead. We'll cook up some of this wolf meat. Yeah, it looks like it. Neat. Surprised it's letting me walk on this. There it was. You saw it. The game tried to take it away from me. We got to be real careful here. I didn't think it's gonna let me cheese that. That was dirty. Let's do some spelunking. That's actually, you know what? The Long Dark is a great game. There's a lot of things going for it. Spelunking's not one of them. And I love spelunking games. Like Minecraft, that was the only thing I really... I'm thinking about it. But spelunking was the big one. I like just going in the caves. Randomly generated cave systems. Finding out what there was, you know? Very satisfying. And you get people, oh, you must like Spelunky. What the fuck are you talking about? You know, I do like Spelunky. I played the original, and then they made it the Xbox game, which also got a PC port. Pretty good. But it's certainly not spelunking the game. It's a action platformer. Very different. Just the one, or I kind of hear a second. I think there's two. There's a second one. I don't give a fuck today. Good night, origami. The boom houses. Kind of sucks I'm leaving all these bodies behind. Reclaimed wood, actually. Yeah, I'm gonna take that. It's really gonna weigh us down, but we're gonna be starting a fire when we get over just yonder to the Spence family homestead. At which point, I'm gonna be very thankful I have like another hour and 30 minutes or whatever it is that you had when you put a reclaimed wood on the fire. So, oh, what is going on here? I'm very curious to see. So I don't think they put the revolver in story mode, but I'm very curious to see how the new revolver works against wolves. Like, if you can still one-shot them with a headshot, I feel like the revolver is going to be too strong, if that makes sense. I know it's going to be more of a close-range weapon, but... Like a self-defense weapon, but I mean... That's kind of why you take the rifle anyway. But you do take it for hunting. But it'd be nice to leave the rifle at home and on all the weight just for those specific hunting trips, like, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's not in story mode as is. I think they'll, like, they're definitely gonna throw it in episode 3, right? Like, they have it. I'm sure. But I'll probably actually. I wonder if that's what they'll do. Is they'll have. Why can't I remember your wife's name or your ex-wife's name? Astrid. But I wonder if like there's some sort of horse shit where she can't get a rifle or she can't use a rifle. It's too big for her, so you end up getting a revolver. I could see that. This is the burned down building that we spent many a night trying to figure out how the forge worked last time. Only to find out it didn't. Which was a lot of fun. Now, that's not to say the forge doesn't work at all. But it didn't work like we thought it was gonna last time in story mode. Ragged military coat. Wait a minute, there's a revolver cartridge. Hang on. There might be a revolver yet.
Just what I need.
Hammer, that's nice. How's a military coat compared to, like, we have some pretty heavy coats, though. You know what I mean? That's scrap metal. Never be married, what the fuck? Oh yeah, not your ranks, why you silly goose. I don't think we're gonna have to do any more forging. Sorry, I'm out here. We're gonna get up to the southwest tower, start a fire, then maybe that. Oh, we got the well-fed benefit. No shit.
I'd eat anything right about now.
I was starting to think that was impossible. Huh. Kind of cool. Let's eat all these. Get rid of them. That might even be where I call it. Maybe I'll just be boring. We'll just get our second signal. And then we'll wait for a day where I'm much more lucid. I saw some crows off in the distance here. That's not. Oh, hang on. So much wood near here. I mean, we need enough for, like, we're gonna hopefully sleep for 8 hours. Let's take some more wood, just in case. Because we're not gonna be going back to this part of the river. We'll just be going in the middle. Have to walk the long way around. And lose your drunk wolf shooting powers. That's the price we pay, Foxy. I'm sure those powers were always inside me. I just had to be drunk to realize them. Or something like that. Who knows? Ah, man, I wanted to play Tex Murphy last night, but I just passed out, I think. I don't even know why. Because of my migraine. Like, I had that migraine for 3 days, and it was, like, awful. And you're supposed to go to the doctor at that point, but it kind of, like, the pain tapered out, but I still had, like, the after effects. And I was working today. Jeez, it feels like it was like ages ago. But I was working today, like 9:30 to 6, and like anything, I'd say like 8 feet out or more, like it's all just blurry to me. And I wonder if that's just because like. So my eyes, I've been told for years, oh, you need glasses, But then you also have the, oh, cool, it's like collapsed, I didn't realize. You also have the eye doctor saying, like, listen, don't get glasses until you absolutely need glasses. Because once you get them, you're locked in. Like, you will always need them, and your eyes will progressively get worse, right? So, but each of my eyes has astigmatism, which if you don't know what it is, don't worry about it. It's kind of complicated, but just know each of my eyes is fucked up, but they kind of correct each other. So they're both fucked up in ways that together end up working. Optometry is not covered by the Canadian medical system, not even remotely, no. Almost nothing is. Canadian medical coverage. Well, it doesn't suck. It's excellent. Kids get a lot of benefits, which is great because kids need it. But yeah, you know. Oh, pisser.
Holy shit. Okay, this time I'm ready for you.
Well, no, I'm not.
Come on, you
fucking
big
ready for this, son of a bitch. Now is not the time for this. Oh, okay. This isn't fucking fair. You can't. You can't do this in this mode. All right. Anyway, so my eyes self-correct, and I'm just wondering if maybe the pressure from my
first aid.
fucking do, buddy. No. No. Oh, this seems fucking fair. So my spear didn't come back up? Hi. So it seemed like my spear was gone. So I don't know if my there's my spear. Yeah, my spear didn't come up last time. Anyway, so, but I was wondering if maybe the, that was a very long drawn out death sequence. Maybe like the pressure from my migraine end up, you know, messing up one of my stigmatisms. I don't know. So yeah, that whole bear sequence is really weird. I was really hoping it wouldn't end up being an auto clicker. Because I might have to install one, have a chance, because holy shit. Man.
Holy shit. Okay.
Okay.
This time I'm ready for it.
We're ready for it.
Come on, you big bastard.
Okay, hang on. We're going. Son of a bitch, that's what you get. Yeah, fuck off. You cannot equip a two-handed weapon while you have a sprained wrist. Oh, all it does is piss it off. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is that? So if you fight the bear, he just teleports right fucking beside you. And then you have to fight him a second time, but you can't because you have a sprain? That seems pretty frickin' stupid. Very, very poorly thought out mechanic, if I do say so myself. I know what you're saying. Oh, but Lobster, you're tired. I know. Could sleep here. It's not time to sleep. Sprain was a random chance. Well, it must have happened the first time too, because my character wouldn't pull the spear up the first time as well. Well, I only need that little thing anyway. It seems kind of dumb though that you're just supposed to like this is a stealth segment. I thought you were supposed to fight the bear a few times. No, I couldn't pull the gun out because I had a sprain. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. Interesting. Hang on, give me this shit. Oh, it's not it. Just that the bear may be dumb as shit.
Holy shit. Okay, this time I'm ready for you.
No, that's fine. I wondered how it would interact with the tree, and it doesn't. It just teleports around it. Mach 50. I think this is where we call it tonight. So I'm not sure I have the patience for horseshit and really bad mechanics. I thought they revised episode 2, but it turns out they didn't do fuck shit all. Actually, I'm sure this is very different from the original mechanic. It's just terrible. Fighting off the bear should make it just sort of fuck off out of the region, in my opinion. And if you set the spear and lose to the bear, it shouldn't also move to the exact same spot as if you defeat the bear. But what do I know? Fuck you. Did that slow down at all? Did my flare just jam, or is it not loaded? Yeah. Sorry, I mean, I'm a very patient person, usually. But that's the extent of it. You just saw it. Flare gun wasn't loaded. I just wanted to see if that worked. You know what I mean? Let's find out though. I want to see if the flare gun works. Okay. Oh, it just wasn't loaded. That's fine. It's reasonable. I understand that. So is that all you're supposed to do? Is like this bear is just patrolling the area where you have to do the mission? And
holy shit. Okay, this time I'm ready for you. Come on, you big bastard.
I feel like that should be Ursa major bruising. You know what I'm saying? Like, he fucking doesn't move at all. What's the point? Oh, he don't give a fuck. So the bear literally just sits on top of. Just fight him twice. Yeah, we'll try that, Hughes. We'll see if fighting him twice does him, or if he literally just moves slightly off because he has to camp one position. It's kind of hard for me to like. I'm not a rapid clicker. You know what I mean? Seems very poorly designed.
Holy shit. Okay, this time I'm ready
Come on,
for you.
dumbass.
Come on, you big bastard.
Yeah. Bring out that Mario Party in you? I mean, I can do the rotate with my fucking palm, buddy. Don't you worry. I like the fact like he starts like pretty much aggroed with you after you die. Come on. Okay. How's this bear not dead? Also, how did I only get me bruising? So when you said twice, did you mean... What the fuck is it doing now? Okay. Oh, sorry, I didn't have any stamina left, so it killed me. Fuck off, I'm done. That's good for me. This mechanic was clearly not thought out at all. So you just have to keep beating it while your character gets more and more bruised, so you can't beat it until maybe it disappears or something. I don't know. Either way, that's all right. We still got quite a bit of stuff done, and we're in a really good place. Like we could set a camp up if we wanted to. We'd probably head back to the old Spence homestead if we were going to do that. Sort of spend the night. But either way, take it easy, folks. Y'all have a nice night. We got some bullshit in. We killed a bunch of wolves, which was pretty cool. I will see you tomorrow. And we'll get some text Murphy. Sweet. Later.